One wrong step, and they'd be trapped in the plastic crate forever. But these mud crabs didn't just survive, they conquered the world. From quiet village ponds, they crossed oceans to become a luxury delicacy served on fine dining tables from Singapore to New York. Harvest 360 opens the door to a world few have ever seen, where science meets tradition, and where creatures once thought fragile are transformed into the pinnacle of global cuisine. Join us and witness the extraordinary journey each mud crab must take. The mud crab farming industry has now become one of the most profitable sectors in agriculture, especially with soft-shell crabs, a product that is highly valued in international markets. The average price of these crabs ranges from $100 to $200 per kilogram, which is about $45 to $90 per pound, depending on their size, quality, and export season. A medium-sized farm, covering about 5 to 7 acres or roughly 2 to 3 hectares, can generate between $200,000 and $400,000 in annual revenue, far surpassing traditional farming models such as rice cultivation or shrimp farming on the same amount of land. The main reason behind this difference lies in the farming methods and production control. In traditional systems, crabs are usually raised in earthen ponds, where the loss rate due to disease, weather changes, and unstable environmental conditions can reach as high as 30 to 40% per season. Farmers often face risks from flooding, drought, or parasites, which significantly reduce productivity and profits. The introduction of vertical farming technology and stacked plastic container systems has completely transformed this picture. By controlling the rearing environment, managing density, feed quality, and oxygen levels in the water, productivity can increase several times compared to traditional ponds. This system allows farmers to monitor every stage of the crab's growth, from juvenile to mature, enabling accurate yield forecasting and greatly reducing risk. In addition, modern farms now combine high-quality breeding selection, control of temperature, salinity, and oxygen concentration in the water, as well as the use of protein and mineral-rich feed. Thanks to these factors, the crabs grow faster, their meat and shell quality meet export standards, and the mortality rate from disease drops significantly. With each square meter, or about 10.7 square feet of farming area, the yield can be several times higher than that of an earthen pond, maximizing profit and turning mud crab farming into a sustainable industry. This not only provides stable income for farmers, but also meets the growing export demand in global markets, from Asia to Europe, opening new economic opportunities for rural communities. For many years, mud crab farming mainly relied on the traditional pond model, typically located in coastal areas with brackish water. Each pond usually covers hundreds of square meters, and for large-scale farms, even several thousand. However, as climate change, environmental pollution, and market demand have increased, this model has revealed many limitations, forcing farmers to face constant risks. The first challenge is land area and investment cost. To build a crab pond, farmers need a large site with embankments, water channels, drainage gates, and a full water management system. The total construction cost can reach hundreds of millions of Vietnamese dong, or tens of thousands of US dollars, for a few thousand square meters, which is about half an acre. As coastal land becomes increasingly scarce and expensive, expanding production has become difficult, especially for small-scale farmers. Another major issue is the slow growth rate and low survival rate. Under normal pond conditions, a mud crab takes 8 to 12 months to reach a weight of around 1 kilogram, which is about 2.2 pounds. During this time, the crabs must endure unstable factors such as temperature fluctuations, changes in salinity and pH levels, and water pollution. Even a small environmental change can cause severe losses across an entire pond, directly affecting productivity and profit. Cannibalism is another serious problem. Mud crabs are highly territorial and aggressive by nature. In confined spaces, especially when food is scarce or during molting, they tend to attack and injure one another. Because of this, the average survival rate in traditional ponds is only about 40 to 50%, making it hard to maintain high stocking densities. Sorting and separating crabs by size also requires a lot of labor and time. In addition, pollution and disease are major causes of loss in the old model. Leftover feed, waste, and organic matter accumulate on the pond bottom over time, quickly degrading water quality and creating a breeding ground for bacteria, fungi, and parasites. Common diseases such as black shell, soft shell, white spot, and intestinal infections can wipe out an entire pond in just a few days. When outbreaks occur, farmers often have to drain and disinfect the whole pond, causing significant financial losses. The introduction of the vertical mud crab farming model using the recirculating aquaculture system, or RAS, has brought a major breakthrough to the industry. In this system, crabs are raised individually in stacked plastic containers arranged in multiple tiers. The entire setup is connected to a central water treatment and filtration unit, where water is continuously reused after passing through mechanical filters, biological filters, ultraviolet sterilization, and oxygen enrichment. The operating principle of the RAS helps maintain stable water quality 24 hours a day, minimizing environmental fluctuations. Farmers can adjust temperature, salinity, and oxygen levels for each growth stage, allowing the crabs to grow about 25 to 30% faster than in traditional ponds. And since each crab is raised separately, cannibalism is almost completely eliminated, with survival rates reaching over 90%. Land efficiency is another major advantage. The vertical model reduces land use by up to 80% compared to earthen ponds, yet the yield increases significantly. With just a few dozen square meters, or roughly a few hundred square feet of space, farmers can stack hundreds of tanks and raise thousands of crabs at the same time. Feeding, health monitoring, and environmental adjustments are easily managed through electronic sensors and automated control systems. From an economic standpoint, the RAS model allows farmers to produce year-round, independent of weather conditions. Thanks to water reuse and environmental control, operating costs are reduced while both output and quality improve significantly. According to data from farms applying this technology, profits can be 3 to 4 times higher than those from traditional farming methods. Beyond economic benefits, this technology-driven model also provides sustainable value for the environment. Treated wastewater meets safety standards, leftover feed is minimized, and pollution and disease risks to surrounding areas are greatly reduced. These are essential factors for building a long-term, environmentally responsible mud crab farming industry that meets strict export standards. Thanks to these outstanding advantages, vertical mud crab farming technology is becoming a rising trend in many countries, especially across Southeast Asia, where coastal land is limited but both consumption and export demand are rapidly growing. This model opens a new direction for the aquaculture sector, effectively combining science, modern management, and sustainable production, helping elevate the global value of mud crabs in the international market. The mud crab farming process begins with the careful selection of broodstock, a crucial step that determines the quality and health of the next generation. Female crabs are chosen for their vitality and appearance. They must weigh between 250 and 400 grams, which is about 9 to 14 ounces, with shiny, unblemished shells free from diseases like soft shell or black shell. Most importantly, the female should be carrying eggs, with quantities ranging from several 100,000 to over 1 million eggs, depending on her size and rearing conditions. Male crabs are also carefully selected, favoring those of similar size with full, strong claws and legs to ensure high reproductive success. Once the broodstock is chosen, they are placed in separate breeding tanks to control environmental conditions and reduce stress during mating. The water temperature is kept stable between 27 and 30 degrees Celsius, which is about 80 to 86 degrees Fahrenheit, with salinity levels around 25 to 30 parts per thousand. When the female lays eggs, they start out bright orange. Over the next 10 to 14 days, the eggs gradually darken to a grayish-brown color, a sign that the embryos are fully developed and ready to hatch. When the eggs are mature, they are collected and transferred to separate hatching trays to control hatch rates and prevent the growth of harmful fungi or bacteria. Gentle aeration is maintained to provide constant oxygen, and the water is replaced regularly to keep the environment clean. Under stable conditions, the average hatching rate can reach between 80 and 90%. After hatching, the baby crabs go through several larval stages, from the zoea stage to the megalopa stage, before becoming complete juvenile crabs. Each stage lasts about 2 to 4 days and requires specific nutrition. In the early stages, larvae are fed microalgae, green algae, and other natural microfoods that provide essential nutrients for shell and nervous system development. As the larvae grow larger, their diet is supplemented with ground seaweed, artemia, and other natural protein sources. The nursery tanks are kept at a stable temperature between 28 and 30 degrees Celsius, or about 82 to 86 degrees Fahrenheit, with a salinity level of 20 to 25 parts per thousand and a recirculating filtration system to maintain water quality. The ideal stocking density ranges from 10 to 20 individuals per square meter, which is about 1 to 2 per square foot, ensuring enough space for each crab to grow and reducing loss from competition or oxygen shortage. Throughout the nursery period, farmers closely monitor environmental indicators such as pH, temperature, salinity, and dissolved oxygen levels. Regular health checks are carried out to detect early signs of problems such as soft shells, discoloration, or reduced movement. Preventive measures against bacteria and fungi are applied using safe biological or probiotic treatments. After about 25 to 30 days, the juvenile crabs reach an average size of 1.5 to 2 centimeters, which is about half to 3/4 of an inch. They can move quickly and begin to eat fresh food. This is the ideal time to sort and transfer them to grow-out tanks. Healthy, uniform crabs are selected for further farming, while weaker individuals are separated or removed to minimize losses. The entire process, from broodstock selection to the production of healthy juveniles, requires technical precision and strict control of the environment, nutrition, and water quality. It is this level of care and scientific management at every step that improves survival rates, shortens the growth cycle, and creates a solid foundation for high productivity in the later stages of mud crab farming. The fattening stage of mud crab farming is a crucial step in increasing the crab's market value before they are sold. Smaller crabs, or those that have not yet reached the desired size and weight, are separated and raised in specialized plastic boxes or cages. In this controlled environment, they receive careful attention and a rich diet consisting of fresh fish, snails, or high-protein formulated feed to promote rapid growth. This fattening process usually lasts from 3 to 4 weeks. During that time, a crab can gain between 50 and 300 grams, which is about 1.8 to 10.5 ounces, helping it reach export standards. One key factor during this stage is the molting cycle. When the crab begins to shed its shell, the flesh inside becomes soft and plump, producing what is known as the soft shell crab, a highly prized delicacy favored by restaurants and hotels around the world. The success rate during the fattening and molting process can reach as high as 95%, allowing farmers to maximize profit within the same farming area. After completing this stage, each crab is carefully inspected for shell hardness, size, and meat quality before being harvested or placed in cold storage for export. Fattening not only helps increase the crab's weight, but also significantly enhances its commercial value, delivering higher economic returns for farmers. The harvesting process for mud crabs is usually carried out at night or in the early morning to minimize stress and reduce post-harvest losses. In low light and cooler temperatures, the crabs remain calm and energetic, helping preserve the firmness and natural flavor of their meat during processing. For soft-shell crabs, harvesting must be done immediately after the crab has just molted. At this moment, the shell is still soft, the flesh inside is full, and the crab has its highest economic value. If left for just a few hours, the shell will begin to harden, and the crab will lose its signature soft shell quality, significantly lowering its market value. That is why farmers must carefully monitor the molting cycle and harvest at the precise moment to achieve the best results. For hard-shell crabs, the harvest standard is usually when each crab reaches a weight of over 1 kilogram, which is about 2.2 pounds. This is the ideal size for export to premium markets such as Japan, South Korea, China, and Europe. Crabs that meet the export grade are handled gently to avoid breaking claws or scratching the shell, as appearance is also a key factor that affects price. After harvesting, the crabs are quickly transported to the processing facility in cool conditions or packed with ice to maintain freshness. There, the first step involves thoroughly cleaning them to remove any mud or debris. The crabs are then sorted according to size, shell hardness, and intended use, whether for live export, frozen crab, soft shell crab, or pre-extracted crab meat. Crabs that meet export standards are rinsed with clean seawater, then vacuum-packed or placed in temperature-controlled containers. The entire process is carefully monitored for time and temperature to ensure the crabs retain their natural flavor, firm texture, and distinctive color. Once packaged, the crabs are stored in cold rooms at temperatures between 32 and 39 degrees Fahrenheit, or 0 to 4 degrees Celsius, before being shipped to export ports. Precision in timing and handling at every stage, from harvesting and sorting to packaging, is the key factor that ensures mud crabs maintain their highest quality when they reach consumers. This process not only enhances export value, but also reflects the capability and sophistication of modern aquaculture and seafood processing, meeting the strict standards of international markets. Today, the mud crab is no longer just a tropical delicacy. It has become a premium ingredient featured in the cuisines of many countries around the world. Each culture has its own way of preparing it, creating distinctive dishes that reflect local identity and flavor. In Singapore, the mud crab is the heart and soul of the famous chili crab, a dish loved by both locals and visitors alike. The crab is cleaned, cut into pieces, and stir-fried in a bold, spicy sauce made from chili paste, garlic, ginger, egg, and tomato sauce. The result is a perfect balance of sweet and spicy flavors, rich and aromatic. It is often served with fried buns, known as mantou, to soak up every drop of the thick, flavorful sauce. Chili crab is considered a national symbol of Singapore and was named one of the 50 best dishes in the world by CNN. In the Philippines, mud crab is commonly prepared in two beloved styles. The first is crab stewed in coconut milk, a dish that blends the creamy richness of coconut, the natural sweetness of crab meat, and the aroma of banana leaves or fresh turmeric. The second is crab and tomato sauce, featuring a thick, red, savory gravy often served during festivals or large family gatherings. In Japan, mud crab takes on a more delicate form in tempura. The crab is lightly coated in batter and deep-fried until golden and crispy. This method preserves the crab's natural sweetness, crisp on the outside yet tender and juicy inside. Some restaurants even use soft-shell crabs for tempura, allowing diners to enjoy the entire crab without removing the shell. Across the United States and Europe, mud crab is regarded as a luxury seafood, often featured in fine dining restaurants and five-star hotels. Top chefs use it in dishes such as crab bisque, crab cakes, or crab steamed with white wine. The crab's meat is highly prized for its sweetness, buttery texture, and richer flavor compared to many other crab species. Thanks to its distinctive taste and high nutritional value, the mud crab has transcended its tropical origins to become a true global culinary icon, celebrated in diverse cultures and showcasing the remarkable achievements of modern aquaculture. The vertical mud crab farming model is not only a breakthrough in technology, but also a transformation with deep social and environmental impact. In the past, the over-harvesting of wild crabs along coastal regions severely damaged local ecosystems. Large areas of mangrove forests were destroyed to create open ponds, leading to erosion and a significant loss of biodiversity. Today, with the adoption of closed-space recirculating aquaculture technology, farmers can reduce land use by more than 80% while minimizing wastewater pollution released into the environment. The integrated biological filtration and water recirculation systems allow nearly complete water reuse, reducing waste and toxic gases, such as ammonia and nitrate. As a result, The surrounding environment remains clean and unaffected, protecting nearby farmland and freshwater sources for local communities. Moreover, because farmers no longer need to clear land for ponds, mangrove forests, the natural shield of coastal areas, are preserved. These forests play a vital role in maintaining ecological balance and protecting coastlines from erosion. From a socio-economic perspective, this model has significantly improved the income of many rural households. With just a few dozen square meters, or roughly a few hundred square feet of space, a family can build a compact crab farm that provides stable, year-round profit. By minimizing risks from natural disasters and disease outbreaks, farmers can maintain steady production without depending heavily on seasons. This shift helps them move away from unstable, exploitative fishing practices toward a more sustainable and resilient livelihood. At the same time, many training and technology transfer centers for vertical crab farming have been established. Farmers are taught how to manage water quality, feed, and biological control systems. In several regions, cooperatives and community groups have formed, where farmers share knowledge and build closed-loop value chains that cover every stage, from farming and harvesting to distribution. The positive impact of the vertical mud crab farming model is evident across three key dimensions: economic, social, and environmental. It not only creates a sustainable source of income for local communities, but also helps protect natural resources and promotes a new vision of green, clean, and modern agriculture for the future. From the neatly stacked plastic containers inside quiet, controlled farming houses, thousands of mud crabs grow each day, nurtured, monitored, and raised with modern technology. They are more than just another agricultural product. They are a symbol of a new way of thinking, where knowledge, technology, and human dedication come together to create lasting value. The vertical mud crab farming industry is ushering in a new era for coastal agriculture. It not only provides farmers with stable and high income, but also helps protect the environment, reduce pressure on wild resources, and preserve marine ecosystems. It stands as clear proof that we can farm with intelligence, that when humans apply science and creativity, we can grow without destroying the world around us. The journey of the mud crab, from tiny eggs in a nursery tank to a delicacy on fine dining tables around the world, is a testament to the power of innovation. And it is also the journey that Harvest 360 seeks to share, telling real stories about the people who are transforming the future of global agriculture every single day. If you enjoy stories like this, remember to subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Every interaction from you inspires us to keep exploring, filming, and bringing to light more extraordinary agricultural journeys, where knowledge, hard work, and passion unite to create new value for the world.